What's up, everyone? Josh Baker here with HCS Grappling, and we are here on the Hammer Time podcast on the aftermath of HCS 11 and looking forward to HCS 13. I'm happy to bring into our guest today, Billy Janzer. Thanks for stopping in, Billy.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
So you're coming off of a successful debut at HCS 11 and the team duels when you're on Average Joe's. Average Joe's didn't have the greatest day, but you walked out. You're sitting in a cool spot right now after that. So you are really one of the people that we like to see what we do. You know, I was a wrestler all the way through. Scott Goodale was my wrestling coach, so we have that kind of in common. But I wanted to see the wrestlers make the change over. And when we made the rules, I was like, all right, let's see where we can go. So we'll start off right off the bat. Your first match was against Tyrese Sutton. So we had two New Jersey State champs go right off the bat, and we were just excited. When you both walked in the door, I remember Doug was standing and looked at me. He's like, yo, do you know who that is? I'm like, yeah. I was like, they going to go? I was like, well, I hope so. And then it was. So just talk to me through that first match. I mean, I don't know if that was your first jiu-jitsu match, but it is a very similar area that you can go.
Yeah, that was my first ever jiu-jitsu match. So that was pretty crazy. I didn't see him until like 10 minutes before we were about to start. I saw him walk past and I tapped my boy Nick. I was like, yo, is that Tyrese Sutton? And then I just thought, damn, like I honestly I thought I was gonna have like nobody was gonna be able to wrestle with me there. So I thought it was gonna be easy. And then I saw him, I was like, of course, like this is how it's gonna be. So as soon as I saw him step on the mat, I knew I was going out there. But it was fun. Yeah, it was good. I mean, I don't know how much jiu-jitsu he's done like before. So it honestly just ended up being a wrestling match pretty much.
That's what we wanted. We wanted the wrestling rules with a wall involved and see where it went.
I like that a lot. The wall was fun.
The wall was fun. Especially with the circle, right? Being up against it. You got nowhere to go. I mean, Tyree's been making a name for himself on the fighting side right now. He's been doing a lot of kickboxing, and I know that. I think he has like 3 MMA fights right now. But I mean, it was a good match, and we went to the overtimes like we wanted to takedown wins, and we kind of see where it is. So that was one match, and then your second match was the first time I had to get involved really when you went against Michael O'Connor from Vanguard, more of a traditional jiu-jitsu player, a strong kid. Definitely don't think he knew who you were when you guys went, but I'll say that headbutt, dude. I never got involved so quickly because I saw it in your face. I was like, all right, everyone needs to calm down. So that was a good match. I was like, oh no, Mike, no, not good. So just talk about the different, I mean, obviously he had a traditional jiu-jitsu skill set different from Tyree. So what was the difference with the two matches?
Yeah, with him, and I think he ended up submitting Tyree too, right?
Yeah.
The next match. But yeah, he was more, I could tell he wanted to get to my ankles a lot. So I just knew I had to just keep pressure on him and just kind of like keep my hips in and not let him, get me back and get my feet. So the whole time I was kind of just, once he headbutted me, actually, I stopped thinking at all. I was like, oh, I need to slam this guy as hard as I can. But then once I was on top of him, it was hard to pass his guard. That's what I noticed. That was different. Like he was definitely pretty good off his back and stuff. But yeah, I had no game plan at all. Like that was so last minute that I even came to that. I decided like a few days before that I was coming. I wasn't even on the list when I showed up. They had to like write my name in and stuff. So I had no game plan for anything.
Yeah, hey, listen, it's game plan goes out the window. At the end of the day, wrestle. And that's why, like I said, when that headbutt happened, and I just threw the stall because I haven't had a scenario like that. I was like, all right, I'm going to warn you just because everyone needs to breathe and calm down. And then it did. So I was okay with that. And then, yeah, passing guard is definitely the hardest transition from wrestling because how heavy we want to be when we take somebody down. That's why a lot of times people get triangled and all that kind of stuff because we just go. And I mean, Tyree did get triangled by Mike after he took him down the way he did. But it was a good match. I mean, I saw it was a good solid pass and you put yourself in a good spot. I mean, 2 matches back to back first day. And I know the Average Joe's team, I mean, you guys just had to throw in random people at the end and That's what it is. But that's why I like the dual meet concept. Just grab 5 guys. Get 5 guys, and we'll make it work. And what you guys did. So that's after that, and now we're getting you back. Single match, HS 13 against JT Taylor. So we did announce the new point system. We will be debuting these point systems right now. So right now, JT Taylor is number 1 in that under 250, and you're number 4 right there. So you're going to get to go against a guy that has been in the circle a good amount of times, has a jiu-jitsu background, but I'm excited for this match. I don't know if you've watched JT at all, know who he is, game planning at all, but or just going to do your thing. Talk about your game plans now.
I mean, I know he competed against my buddy Cade before, I think, and I think he submitted Cade in overtime or something with like I think he does ankle locks too. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody's been telling me. But yeah, my game plan is really just the same as just kind of do what I do best. Obviously, wrestle a guy, try to get myself in the best positions I can. Watch out for my neck and my ankles, and I kind of that's all I really got. You know, I'm very new to this sport, and I'm also focused a lot on like because I'm fighting MMA. I'm just kind of doing the grappling stuff for fun and all. But so I don't train jiu-jitsu like every day, but I train a few days a week. I have fun doing it, and I want to compete. But yeah, I don't have a game plan for him. I mean, I guess I do. I'm going to take him down, pass his guard, try to get into a submission. Yeah.
It's as easy as the rules get. Sub only.
Yeah.
Get it. So yeah, I was going to be my next question. I saw that you train. So you're training with Webb full time or Webb MMA?
Yeah, I train at Webb. I train at. You ever hear of Team Taina Martial Arts?
Yep.
My buddy Eddie Torres, and I trained over at Marquez MMA a little bit too.
Okay.
And also at the Bunker. My buddy Nick owns it's a gym. It's called the Bunker Fitness Center. It's a 24-hour gym, but there's a wrestling room in there too. So me and him train a lot in there.
Yeah. So you're surrounded by a lot of good guys. I mean, it's obviously you're gonna fit right into the MMA circle. Might as well, 2-time NCAA qualifier, 2-time state champ. And what else is there for us wrestlers to do after that? If we're not getting an Olympic title, what is there really else to do? So I'm hoping that I could see it. I'm only be able to get you for a short time in your career. So I'm trying to get you JT, keep you active, maybe push off the MMA debut, get you in the amateur invitational, get you a cool hammer, and then you go do what you want to do. But I mean, excited. I'm really excited that we were able to get someone at your caliber to come over, and it is a battle of jiu-jitsu versus wrestling. And with the rule set, it's grappling. It's not just jiu-jitsu, and that's where we try to go. So, where do you have a day that you do want to make your MMA debut?
No, I don't have a set day yet. I'm just kind of just put my head down, going to work, and trusting my coaches, and then when they say I'm ready and they got to fight for me, I'm going to fight. Pretty much is my plan.
You got a good team around you. I mean, I saw you post something today with Andre Petroxy, and so you're going to be surrounded by the great people and get rolling. So I mean, that's really. I mean, I'll leave the floor to you. Any final things to say, or have to tell people to follow you out wherever you wanted to go? Floor is yours.
If you guys want to. I'm sure you'll tag me in whatever this is, but if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's just Jans84. Give a follow to the Bunker Fitness Center as well. That's my buddy's gym. It's down in South Jersey. Near on Delsey Drive, near like Rowan University. That's where we're at. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited to get out there, man. It's fun. It's like I'm starting wrestling all over again. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to go to like tournaments every single weekend, practice every day. Mm-hmm. And then by the end of my career, it wasn't the same as that. But this is like I'm starting all over again. So it's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a new world, and that's what we're trying to do. Trying to keep everybody as active as you can and keep you partying in the circle. Billy, thank you for joining us. We were super excited. HCS 13 coming to you live August 12th from Zephyr Performance Training. Tickets will be available soon. You can catch everything on the stream or in person. And you always want to check into the YouTube channel to check out Billy's last matches and everything else that happens in the House Party of Grappling. Billy, thank you. Best of luck in training. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Everybody else, make sure you stay tuned. It's almost time. Peace.
Thank you.